welcome back. Yesterday's video wasn't really that long. I didn't get to work on the car as much. I had a couple things to do, and but I got a little bit done. And but today, well, plus yesterday, as you may have saw, the hinges that were to hold this lid here to the battery box were not painted, but now they are. So got them all painted, and we're ready to put this thing back together, get it in the car, and start wiring stuff to it. So let's get to it. Got the box all done. All the hardware is attached. This first one, opens up the connections cabinet, I guess you could say, and fuse box. And you close that. And then you can open both of these, and that will open up where the battery's gonna go. So yeah. It's I don't know, I think it'll be a pretty good pretty good setup. So yeah. Alright, so I have the everything hooked up underneath to the starter switch, the brake pedal switch, ignition coil. I don't have the headlights hooked up yet, but the wires are up there. But I have the ignition all hooked up, and now everything you can see runs up to the floor there. I got little grommets in there, and I'm going to zip tie everything all the wires and everything better once I'm done completely. And I have my ground, got my ground bolted up right there. So now we're going to do the fun part. And so I have the battery box mounted and have the ground hooked up. I don't have the positive done. I'm not going to do that until the end, for obvious reasons. But so as I close the door, you'll see these kind of slide in and out. So it allows for movement through the hinge point there. And then everything's got to get hooked up right there and there. So this is going to be fun. I took the spare tire off because trying to get in the trunk was a little tough. So it's going to be a lot of bending over and trying to get everything hooked up. So here we go. I'm going to give it all I can for the night and the weekend. Well, everybody, the weekend has come and passed. Got a good jump start on the wiring. Um, I don't know, didn't get as far as I wanted to this weekend, but whatever. You know, you got other stuff to do. But let's see if you can see in there or not. I took the battery out, but it should go pretty quick from here. Routing the wiring is half the battle, but getting it hooked up shouldn't be too bad. It's just going to be a lot of jumping around, you know, flipping the switches to make sure that you're connecting the right wire to the right place. But yeah, which, you know, it is what it is. But most of the trouble is going to be just bending over in that trunk there the whole time. I wish I was small enough I could just sit in there, but I might try to figure some way to raise this trunk a little bit. But this is the last step to getting the car running. After that, it's just going to be a bunch of little small projects to just kind of neaten things up, maybe change a couple bolts here and there, but nothing that would keep the car from driving, just stuff that's a preference of mine of just changing things out. But anyway, try to do some small projects throughout the week. Maybe that'll be a good time to do this wiring in here. Maybe just do, you know, even if it's just 5 connections a night. And by the time you know it, it'll be done in a couple nights. But we'll see if time permits. But anyway, everybody, hope you had a good weekend, and we'll see you throughout the week. Don't forget, tell your friends. This is a pretty cool channel. I mean, I'm not the most exciting person in the world, but there's a whole story to what's going on here. You know, I'm getting the car going, and leading up to a cross-country trip. So you're gonna start from the bare bones here. You know, from when the car was just a project to when we're all the way on the other side of the country. But anyway, like and subscribe. You can get a notification whenever I have a new video coming out. But anyway, everybody have a good week, and we'll see you soon.